Hey guys, this is Camfrey15. I am back at it with another video for you guys. And we are back for the last time this year of saying I am back with some more ReZero episode reviews. Now, like I said, this is my last time saying this for the time being till eventually season 3 comes down the road. I don't care what anybody says. We have to get a season 3. We have to get a season 3 after this season. And, listen. This season, man, I thought there would be no way to top season 1 with what they gave us for ReZero. But season 2 really did top season 1. Really good. And season 2, part 2, man. Holy shit, man. Season 2, part 2 was probably the best we've gotten of ReZero in its entirety. That is honestly, I could say 10 out of 10, 100% score right there. The back half of season 2 was 10 out of 10 content we got. I love the first half of season 2 content. But this is the back half of season 2, man, was really freaking good. So yeah, and then the only other thing is, with me and ReZero in terms of season 2, and for anybody else left to see it, unless you're a fan of the English dub, I'm guessing you're gonna be getting, weekly episodes or seeing, past episodes in the dub to hear how the dub actors are doing for those respective for the respective episodes in the back half of season 2. But yeah, sadly, ReZero has come to an end here for season 2, and just what a nice episode to essentially just have a nice payoff, just a really nice ending. And again, we just begin the wait for season 3 down the line, potentially. Who knows? It could come out in 2 years, 3 years. Hell, another 5 years it might take to make season 3 for ReZero. And again, like I said, first things first, I just gotta say this. Everybody should give a round of applause to White Fox, the studio that does ReZero. We have so many other anime studios in here, and every anime studio, they do give a lot of passion and effort and a lot of time to have their animes look really good. Every freaking animation studio, even if it's some not of the good ones. But White Fox is probably the one studio I see above every other animating studio for an anime that I watch, and I'm like, this animation team, this studio really goes above and beyond, not only for the fans, but for this show, for this series, because they want this to look good. They want it to be good. They want to be the talking point. And, it's like, damn, if freaking some other animes follow the White Fox example, maybe not in the way of having us 29-minute episodes long, 29 long, episodes, because obviously you're losing ad revenue and stuff like that by doing that, which is a huge gamble on White Fox, because they know this shit has to be good if they want to make more, because obviously if it's good, people are going to want to buy more of your products. And that's also another reason which people need to go out and do. You're going to have to go buy the products, buy the DVDs, buy the merchandise to be able to give White Fox the money, essentially, to be able to see okay, yeah, we have enough money to make another great season, and stuff like that. So obviously do that. That's within a shadow of a doubt, because these guys are passing up ad revenue to give us 29 long minute episodes just for our enjoyment. And with those 29-minute episodes, they make it feel like this season is damn near 50 episodes. Honestly, with the content they give us. And it's insane. I really do love this show, man. I really do. I've said it before a few weeks ago. This is in my top 3 of animes I have watched. I have so many animes that I love, but I think ReZero is going to be the one anime, even if it were to end today and be and the people were like, we're not making no more ReZero anime. I don't care what any future anime has unless they really outdo themselves. ReZero is that anime where you can put in your top 3, your big 3 of anime, and be like, that anime is one of the best animes ever produced, ever made, I have ever watched. And this episode had a nice conclusion to what we already get. You know, the bunny scene, man. You know, we all remember the bunny scene when they were first introduced. One of the most horrific scenes ever. And to see that we have all confidence, like, oh, we're gonna get out of this situation. And also to see that Fudge, this battle was much more easier than the fucking white whale battle that spanned over, like, I believe like 3 or 4 episodes. I believe in that case. You know, here, you know, you just have Subaru and obviously Beatrice just work together and, you know, essentially barricading them in, only for Amelia to like raise like a chunk of the ground up, and then you just have the freaking, you know, miasma, you know, great type of spell, magic spell over like the rabbits to the point they're eating each other. And I'm like, when they're eating each other, I was like, bro, this is justice. This is justice. They're eating each other. Now that's what I like to see. And essentially, you know, Beatrice sends them into like the void, like the negative zone or some zone where they can never come back again. So it's like, shit, the Great Rabbit's done. We're, you know, and it was freaking crazy, you know. And also too, the way they imaged them from, you know, the sanctuary stairs, you know, where they just had the red eyes. I'm like, fudge. But you know, I got so up when we were done with the bunny. It's like, wow, no fear at all. Everything like that. You know, you have the whole scene with, you know, Beatrice and Roswaal seeing Echidna, and we see the real face of what Echidna really looked like at the time. And then we find out, you know, obviously Roswaal tells, like, you know, Beatrice, like, I've always been the Beatrice since day one, or I've always been the Roswaal since day one, essentially perfecting the whole type of thing that Echidna was looking to do and everything. And you just had, you know, Beatrice like, you freaking idiot and stuff like that. Yeah, probably one of the funniest scenes in this episode when you have Amelia essentially thinking that she's pregnant because her and Subaru kissed, and obviously Subaru's like, that damn Puck, man. Which I was literally crying out loud. Now, first I was like, wait, is this a thing with a race that if you make out with her, you kiss her, then you just come up with a freaking baby? I literally was like, whoa, Subaru's gonna be a daddy now. But that was hilarious. Like, she got all flustered and everything, and he's like, whoa, calm down, I'm not ready for that. You know, the apology scene, you know, with Roswaal essentially laying down a curse and saying, you know, I'm gonna be in a whole world of pain and hurt and essentially off myself if I break the promise of trying to attack you guys. And I like how each and every person had their own ways of, you know, saying, like, you know, their way of him trying to atone for what they put him through and stuff like that. You know, you have Petra. Obviously, in Petra's case, she definitely would not probably forgive him because not only she's a kid, like, literally this guy freaking, you know, this guy literally tried to kill them, and it's like, yo, like, I'm not gonna forgive you for that. And again, she's a girl, so maybe when she gets older, maybe she'll find a soft spot in her heart to forgive him, eventually. But yeah, but I also did like the fact that all Amelia said, even after everything that's happened, after what everybody said, Amelia's like, listen, you forgot the one most important thing. Just say you're sorry and stuff like that. And I really did like, because, you know, even though, you know, Amelia's a nice, soft-hearted type of person, she just asks some simple thing, just apologize and say you're sorry and stuff like that. You know, and then the end of the episode, you get the moment where Subaru is finally crowned a knight, or is knighted by Amelia to be her knight, which again is the callback from season 1, when, you know, Subaru called himself Amelia's knight, and he literally made an embarrassment, an ass of himself, essentially doing all that stuff. And to see the full circle coming around from that story point to now him being essentially her knight, and even being something more than just a knight to her, essentially, I would not say they're like dating, but you know, they have a closer, more romantic type of relationship going on and everything with it. And I was happy that my boy was fucking dancing with her and everything. I'm like, yes, my guy. And then when she sat on the balcony saying, like, you know, after this whole, you know, grand ceremony thing, you know, the grand selection thing is over, you know, I want you to come to my room at night. And this man is like, you want me to come to your room at night? I don't care about anything I have to do. I'm going straight there to your bedroom. And I'm like, this man's gonna get some Amelia Tonkuni. But that's what I found funny. He was like, oh, please and behold. I'm like, is that gonna be when they start making their actual babies? You know? But we do get an interesting plot point too, that Roswaal wants to kind of just get the soul and bring, you know, Echidna back because that's the person he loves the most. I did like the fact that they also had Rem included in the whole, you know, ceremony thing and stuff like that just there. And yeah, it was a really nice end. You know, the way they ended it, it was a really nice end with the Amelia and Subaru dancing. It just like, it craves you wanting more for this series. And like I said earlier in this episode 1, I'm also playing happy music for this freaking in the background for like the first time me reviewing the series. But, you know, this show really is good. And I really am going to miss waking up every Wednesday, you know, from the start of season 2 to where we're at now, just like being completely blind because background information, I literally binge watched ReZero season 1, and by the time I found out season 2 was gonna come out, I think it was like early 2020. And I was like, oh, I can't wait for season 2 of ReZero. So I didn't have to wait those 5 years like everybody else had to wait, you know, for season 2 to finally come. You know, now I'm all with everybody else who's an anime only or fans of the show who are watching. And it's like, now we don't know what the future's going to entail. How long are we going to have to wait for season 3 to come out? And again, I literally feel like 100% we're going to get a season 3 adaptation of whatever the next arc is. And you know, this series, like there were parts in this, you know, season that made you feel like, bruh, how was Subaru going to get out of this situation? And if you can check out my past, you know, episode reviews, it's like, I feel like the stakes in here were much higher than season 1 stakes, even though those stakes were high in their own regards. But literally there was a part in the middle of season 2 where it's like, even after everything that happened in season 1, you're like, bruh, how's Subaru going to get out of this whole mess? He's got to take care of the sanctuary stuff and stuff in the Great Rabbit and then the stuff in the mansion. And you're like, dude, how he's going to get out of this? I'm like, the threat is even greater than anything that happened in season 1. And you know, White Fox just took you on a very emotional roller coaster of a ride like they did with season 1 here in season 2. And they essentially worked their magic and they did such a great job with this. And I really am sincerely going to miss this show. Again, waking up every Wednesday was just a tradition for ReZero fans to do. And now that season 2 is over, we're gonna have to probably maybe wait a while, however long, you know, so we get that eventual season 3. And if it has to be 5 years from now, I'll say something. When we get to season 3, it will definitely be worth the wait. And I will say, for the people who experience a 5-year wait for this, I definitely said if I was in their shoes, I would definitely say this season was worth the wait. ReZero season 2 is really, really freaking good. A far better season than season 1. Not to say that season 1 wasn't bad. Season 1 was great, but this was so much better than anything we got in season 1. Season 1's moments were really good, but I really enjoyed everything. The development we got with the characters, where we see all the characters from season 1 and essentially the first half of season 2, you know, we all have our own issues with some of the characters. And by the end of season 2, it's like, these characters really have grown and matured and are better characters and completely different characters than they were from when the first half of season 2 and the entirety of season 1. You know, I've seen more upticks of people now loving Amelia like crazy. Also, I'm sorry, boy, but she looked like a snack in that dress at the end. I'm sorry, she was a snack. And, it sucks for me because I'm a Rem fan, because I'm like, damn it, she's quietly turning me over to her side, but I love Rem. But what a great series. What an enjoyable season. What a ride of a season for season 2 of ReZero. And yeah, we're going to be here for a while. Maybe. Hopefully not. Hopefully maybe it comes out in 3 or 4 years. Maybe not 5 years. I'll take a 3-year hiatus type of thing. But hopefully by then, ReZero comes back for season 3 even better than season 2, and somehow, makes us just marvel at what we're getting here. And stuff like that. I really am tempted to read the light novels and the web novels to see what happens next, but I think I'm gonna keep myself directly as an anime only as I wait for that 3rd season to come. And whenever that happens, hopefully if I'm still doing the YouTube thing, because I don't know where my career, my life will be going by then, hopefully I'll be back to talk some more ReZero. And stuff like that. And the reason why I say that is, like, again, we all have our personal lives. I have my personal life. I'm just doing YouTube just as a fun, gig, just to have fun and do. But other than that, guys, the last time for ReZero, for a while is I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna sign out. I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed every review, every episode review I provided every Wednesday. In regards to talking ReZero. Again, if you are just watching this for the first time and you want to get my thoughts on the other 24 episodes that led up to this 25th episode, you can get my ReZero playlist, which I'll more than likely have in my outro scene, the outro to the video, and stuff like that, so you can get my thoughts on every episode leading up to this season finale. So if you guys like this video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this episode of ReZero, your thoughts on the entirety of ReZero Season 2. Do you like it better than Season 1? And what are your hypes levels for a potential Season 3 as well? What is your predictions when Season 3 could come out? As well as, again, if you want to get any other ReZero content whenever it returns, or any other anime content I provide on the channel, please hit that subscribe button. And stuff like that. So other than that, guys, again, for the final time, I'm signing out. This has been Camper15. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day or night. Until then, guys, stay safe, and hopefully you guys wear your mask. So if this is a goodbye for now, thank you for being on this journey for the ride. I'll see you guys later. Please take care of yourselves. Peace.